It's time for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, a 5-minute weekday devotional ministry from Glendale Baptist Church in Glen, Mississippi. The speaker is John Haynes. Now, here is Brother John.
Well, good Thursday afternoon. I hope that you're doing well today. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10 says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might." How do you deal with criticism? Now, some criticisms are just frivolous. So what if they don't like your hair or your clothes? Some criticism is personal. Some criticisms are serious. The way you live your life is not what it ought to be in the eyes of other people, they say. But almost all criticisms are painful. We cannot always control when criticism comes, but we can control our reaction to it. We can realize that criticism will eventually occur. There will be others who injure us, hurt us, and cut to our very heart. Some criticisms are constructive. Maybe they're sometimes given in the wrong way, but sometimes someone may give us constructive criticism. Pointing out something that we're not doing is not necessarily attacking you. Again, the scripture says, "Be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might." Let's all ask God to help us to do our best today, whether we're a minister, a teacher, or whatever the job is that we have. Let's make a distinction between the person and the criticism. Remember that the person who's making critical statements is not the enemy. The criticisms may come from one who is a spiritual baby. He or she may have backslidden. Your critic may have been misguided by some manipulative other person. In any case, the critic is not the enemy. It may very well be that your critic loves you and loves God and just simply wants what's best for you and for the course of the work that we have. Let's continue to love those who criticize us. Continue to be their friend. Speak kindly and minister to them at every opportunity. Ask yourself, what would Jesus do in this situation, and do your best to be like Him. Many times in life, when we continue to love and even serve critical persons while they criticize us, we see a tremendous transformation take place. Sometimes, not always, these critical persons have become some of our best friends and strongest supporters. So how you react to criticism is a demonstration of your maturity and confidence. Don't become defensive. Resist the temptation to strike back. It's unflattering and counterproductive. Let's honestly attempt to determine whether the criticism might be valid. Don't allow unjustified or destructive criticism to get you off track. Criticism can be discouraging. Someone who is discouraged is often an inactive person. They tend to be isolated. When you're immobilized by discouragement, you're less effective for the Lord and you're most vulnerable to your enemies. If you humbly and honestly search your heart and believe the criticism to be unjustified, continue to serve God and to be a friend to the offender. Continue to love and serve people around you, even those critical ones. Demonstrate patience and perseverance. Don't let discouragement define you. Now, if you've miscommunicated or behaved in an inappropriate way or harbored an inappropriate attitude, I want to encourage you to be mature enough to apologize. Your humility and your straightforwardness in acknowledging wrong will speak to those around you, and we can let our light so shine before men that they may see our good works and glorify our Father which is in heaven. Thank you for listening today. Please join us tomorrow, 12:05, right here on Fun 91. Have a good and godly day.
Thank you for listening each afternoon at 12:05 on Fun 91 for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, presented by Glendale Baptist Church. To learn more about Glendale Baptist Church, please visit their website, gbcglen.com. Their mailing address is P.O. Box 70, Glen, Mississippi 38846.